A lot has changed since the last time I talked about PvP and World vs. World reward tracks, back when Thunderhead Peaks was the Gold King. Many of the older reward tracks were consolidated, making it easier to choose, and ANet went full spring cleaning on the whole system. I wasn't going to make an update video on this because honestly the basics still remain the same. We have the non-repeatable reward tracks still giving you 7 to 14 Mystic Clovers. We still have the unique PvP and World vs. World reward tracks, but I recently found out that one of the new ones is extremely busted. And I don't know if it's a bug or it is as intended, because if it is intended, this is huge. I won't go into depth on every reward track, but instead I'll just give an overview of what's in the game currently so that you know what your options are. A lot of reward tracks got consolidated, like for example, we had different tracks for every Living Season 3 and 4 maps, and now they are all combined into two, the Living World Season 3 and 4. We still have the individual reward tracks in the game currently, but they will be removed at some point. And then we still have the exclusive PvP and World vs. World reward tracks that help you get legendary armor from each of those game modes. And World vs. World takes a big win for being the only place in the game where you can get the Gift of Battle, which is required for all legendary weapon crafting. Out of these two, World vs. World also remains the only one which gets an amulet upgrade for plus 5% reward track progress, as well as a unique cosmetic infusion, the Mistwalker infusion. You can check out the different ways to get this infusion that I covered in another video that I will link below. Now, I like both game modes. When I started playing Guild Wars 2, I enjoyed PvP a lot and did not bother with World vs. World at all. I did not understand it, found it tedious and boring, and just overall not a good experience. Sometime after getting my PvP legendary backpack, I stepped into the Borderlands once more, determined to get my legendary ring, Conflux. This time I found a commander tag running open squad and joined their voice comms, and honestly that was the first time I felt like I was playing an MMO instead of a single player game with NPCs all around me helping with meta events and such. After my stint in PvP getting the backpack, dealing with toxic DMs and team chat, this felt like a breath of fresh air. The people were nice, friendly and welcoming, answering every question I had about the game mode, and all the 5 or so commanders that we have in the guild were skilled and never berated or talked down to their players. It's been 4 years since I joined the guild, and honestly, even though I love PvP and open world, I find myself playing a lot more of World vs. World, and it's the one thing that keeps me hooked to the game. Having said that, I think PvP does seem to be slightly less rewarding and needs some love from ArenaNet. It needs something unique that is actually useful instead of just titles and gizmos. Also, make the amulet enrichment work for both game modes. Now, if you're looking to skip some achievements while chasing legendary accessories, Vision and Aurora, you can still do so by taking the Living Season 3 and 4 reward tracks. Like for example, you can skip having to grind through a lot of achievements in the Daybreak Mastery to unlock the Corsair Turban, which you need for completing Visions of Estan by getting it through completing the Season 4 reward track instead. Okay, so I discovered this recently, but the old rule of repeatable reward tracks giving us 2 Mystic Clovers is done. The Regions of Tyria reward track gives you 7 Mystic Clovers every single time. I don't know if this is a bug or if this will be fixed, but you can get a lot of Mystic Clovers now. Just select the Carapace armor box because this is the only box that contains the 7 Clovers. I honestly love this and hope that this is intended because 2 Clovers felt really unrewarding. As for the best reward track for gold, the Kantha End of Dragon reward track is still the best, mostly because of the Imperial favors that you can use to make Gen 3 weapons and precursors to sell. If you have any questions for me or just want to chat, join my Discord and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you.